In my life, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on clothes. Not that I'm addicted to buying clothes, it's that it's very tough to find clothes that fit me properly. Being 6'5" and 200 pounds, the average clothes maker does not make large, tall, or tall size pants without them being big and tall. So as a prerequisite, you have to be obese and tall for clothes to fit you properly. I've dealt with this discrimination my whole life. It's fine, I get it. It's all about the numbers. So to find the best selection, I often shop online. Of course, I usually get great discounts as I shop around looking for large, tall shirts, large, tall hoodies, or just tall pants. When they arrive, sometimes they fit me, sometimes they don't. It's a gamble, and it's a gamble I've become accustomed to over the years. The end result of this is me acquiring a large amount of clothes that I don't need. As Christmas time rolls around, I have to figure out what's the best way to distribute these clothes. I asked around, and a lot of people recommended, Goodwill, Salvation Army, Safe Nest. A few years ago, I did contact Safe Nest, which is a clothing fundraiser for women that have been battered. And I gave away 10 garbage bags full of clothes to Safe Nest. It was not available for a tax deduction, and they just came and picked it up. The worst part about it was they called me once a week for months on end asking, "Hey, you got any more of those clothes?" Not, "Oh, thanks for giving us 10 garbage bags full of clothes worth thousands of dollars." It was, "Hey, we want more." And that really rubbed me the wrong way. So this time around, I did some research to find the best charity to give clothes to, the process in which they deliver those clothes to the homeless, or they just resell them for cash, which they then spend, hopefully, to help the homeless. It was a pretty depressing process. It turns out most of these companies like Salvation Army, and especially Goodwill, they have CEOs that make $200K, millions of dollars a year, whatever it is, way too much for what they're doing. Not enough of my clothes proceeds was actually going to the programs. So after much thought and suggestions, they said the best thing to do was to actually just go to North Las Vegas, go to Tent City, go find the homeless and give them your clothes, hand to hand. Sound like a great idea? Could be some risk involved. So I recruited my main man, Michael Haig. You might know him from the Fight at the Venetian video. A trained killer in jiu-jitsu, longtime good friend, guy I trust. Last thing I want to do is get shanked by the homeless when I'm going to do a good deed, so he's got my back. I don't know what to expect. Let's go to North Las Vegas and see what happens.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
We just want to give out clothes to the homeless.
You can't do it here. We don't allow anybody to give out anything here. You can donate the clothes here, but if you want to give them out to yourself, we'll go on Poor Master and do it there. But you can't do it on Captain Chicken.
Okay, on Four Master?
Yes.
That's the best place to pull over and do it?
That's
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Merry Christmas.
I'm a Yankee man, really.
Oh, I don't think so. Here's
They did. Yeah, bro.
Sweatpants? I think it was 38. 38?
40 now.
Yeah, thank you.
30. Is there any dress shirts? We got some dress shirts. Dress shirt?
That's my size. Sorry.
There you go.
You did, man. They might have some.
Not too many hoodies.
I want that red. Can I get that red?
Right there. Boots? Dudes and shoes.
What about a sweatshirt? Yeah, a lot of people.
I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely underwear, bro. I am tired of it.
Grab some. Oh, I like that shirt right there. Give me that purple shirt, that burgundy red shirt. That's good. Ooh, can I get that hoodie? I got this. I got one for you.
This is good. I need a pair of pants. I'm saying, wait. I got a hand on it too. You got it? Bro.
Damn. Give me that. Let me see that. It's shorts. You need no shorts.
No, I don't need no shorts. Too cold for that shit.
You need a pair of pants, don't we?
Oh no, man. That's what I thought I was gonna get.
You got a pair of pants?
Oh, and they got burger straws. Bro, you know how much, bro? I call it burger. You can get the blue one. No, 38. Yeah, you can get the blue one.
I need some drawers, man. I ain't never got no drawers in no places.
No.
I ain't never get no drawers here, no.
Hey, hit me in the head. That shorts too?
Yeah. Some good stuff up here. I wouldn't miss nothing.
Definitely need that.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that shit saucy.
Oops, sorry.
Gotta have a V-neck, bro.
38.
See what these are like. Oh, these shorts.
Shorts.
Can't get enough.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Tried to steal out my tent. I had two tents. I couldn't keep control of two of my tents, so I got rid of my one tent, and I could watch my dog. A pit bull. She a purple nose pit bull. She a red and blue nose pit bull, but she's a purple nose. I paid $20 for her. She's like the sweetest dog ever, like literally.
Aww.
She just don't like other dogs, female dogs.
What's your name? Jeff.
Good one.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. A lot of people are being.
Here's a Docker's. Hey, look at this. Docker. This is an LT, large,
XLT.
tall.
Yep, same.
That's not you.
XLT.
That's an all white. Look at that's all white. Nice.
XL, I hope.
Yeah, most of them can be large, tall, or XL.
Yeah, I'm an XL. I wear 36.
Grab whatever you can use.
36 and an XL.
36 is a normal pant size.
Excuse me.
XL is T6. Their shorts in that.
The layer.
I don't care for the pocket.
Land of the free. Yeah. Old Navy, that's a good one.
XL.
No, I'll tell you, I'm all right now. My last week I was in a
That's a
row.
nice large. You don't wear large long sleeves.
That's a shirt. I don't do buttons out here.
Never easy, you know?
No. Normal life, I do.
Thank you so much, sir. No problem. Good. Full stuff's large or extra large meal. Yeah.
What's that white right there?
Hey,
Oh, not a problem. It's a nice jacket.
thanks,
All good?
man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, sure.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you very much. No problem. You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Oh, you found some shoes? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn, man, I don't think I had... God damn it.
I had a bunch of extra shoes.
God, I did too. I totally forgot. Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's a good dress shirt right there.
Yeah. Go to church.
Yeah.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
All in all, it was a very rewarding experience. In the past, I have kind of ragged on people that brag about helping out the homeless on social media or giving to charities and stuff. I kind of get it, where you want some sort of a pat on the back for doing a good thing. Or you could look at it as spreading the word to get others to do it. I was really surprised about how nice everybody was. Never really felt in danger. And the biggest thing that I took away from it was the happiness that I brought, the smiles on their faces, and no one was really greedy. My biggest fear was that they were just gonna just take all the clothes just so they can, trade them, sell them, but everybody took their fair share. A lot of guys didn't take anything. They're like, oh, you don't have a size 40? Those pants don't fit me. One guy asked for a baseball hat. I showed him 5 different, Yankees, Braves, Tigers hats. He goes, no, only Cleveland. I only rep Cleveland, bro. Which was, I guess, kind of funny. You see the video of everybody coming up and just finding what they really wanted out of the clothes that I had to give. And I definitely do it again. I gave away like 5 pairs of shoes too. I think next time I'm going to bring cases of water, more hoodies, and I heard candy's good for people that are rehabilitating from addiction, to give them something to chew on, something sweet. Messes with the brain chemistry, so they don't want the crack or heroin or morphine, whatever they're on. So I might make a video briefly showing that the next time I do it. Until then, I encourage you guys to do the same. And I'm out. Merry Christmas.
Hang a shining star up on the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.